Welcome to URL's Battle Rap Arena with Hip Hop Psycho, Jesse Rican. What's good, son?
Chilling, man. You already know Psycho's in a bad mood because Redskins are losing, so don't,
Yeah.
Psycho's already in that kind of mood. Nah, man. Like, yesterday was a great time until one incident, but we're gonna get into all of that. Hey, what's up, Psycho? How you want to start it off tonight?
Well, outside the fact that my boys are losing as you speak, as you just spoke on, not too happy about that. But I lost my voice. The event was a decent event until the end. We're going to touch on all that, I guess. We ain't got too much choice in the matter. I know Twitter blew up after the event was over. And, it was some decent battles. Let's get into what actually happened. There was some decent battles that was going on. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. If I ain't mistaken, the first battle of the night was it Arsenal and K-Shine?
Arsenal and K-Shine, yeah. Well, Jersey lost that one.
You just dive. You just be diving right in. You don't even get into nothing. But let's see. Of course, Jesse feels like Arsenal lost. Apparently, so there's no need to talk to him no more about this battle. But K-Shine came back and had a solid performance after his known 3. I mean, and I believe Arsenal had a good performance too. Let's not get it twisted. Arsenal came out his first round. His first round, if I'm not mistaken, was crazy. He was doing this thing. I actually believe I gave Arsenal the first round. And K-Shine bounced back and had a solid first round, but he also had some mic issues. And it was really hard for me to make out a lot of the things that K-Shine said, so I want to throw that out there as a disclaimer, because he had some serious mic issues, the worst of the night. And kind of affected his first round, in my opinion. Kind of sucked the energy out of it. But I gave Arsenal the first round because Arsenal's first round was extra crazy. Let's see, second round, Arsenal came in and had a solid second round. I thought his second round was solid. He had some nice lines up in there. Wasn't as good as his first, but he had a solid second. And then K-Shine bounced back his second round and had arguably the best round of that battle. What could have been his second round. His second round was fire. I remember him doing his thing. And yeah, momentum started to shift right there a little bit. And then Arsenal had his worst round of the battle, which was his third. That was his worst round of the battle. He actually caught a couple of boos. Wasn't that bad, but he caught some boos. I'm trying to remember, is that the round where he was actually, no, that was his second round, if I'm not mistaken, where he was actually talking to Samat.
No, I think when the Bulls came in was the third.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what round was that when he actually was talking to Samat and talking to Lux and talking about Lux. He was calling out Lux and he was calling out Smack. I believe that was the second round.
The Lux call-out was a good call-out, too.
Actually, he wasn't calling out Smack. He was just talking to Smack, I should say.
The Lux call-out was a good call-out. I really feel that was his third. That was his third.
I'm not sure, though. I can't remember. Don't quote me. I saw a lot of battles yesterday, so I'm a little bit scatterbrained. But he did do that this battle. I can't remember if it was the second or the third. But I remember his third not being that great. I think he caught a little bit of boos in the third round, if I'm not mistaken. And K-Shine came back and had a solid third. And some people gave it to Arsenal 2-1. Some people gave it to K-Shine 2-1. Some people actually gave Arsenal the second round. And I can't really argue with him too much because Arsenal's second round was hot. And I thought K-Shine was better, but if somebody told me Arsenal won that second round, I'm not going to kill him. It was a debatable battle, and I really would like to see that battle again, especially given the fact that K-Shine had the mic issues in the first round.
Yeah, the mic issues really did kill it. I'm not sure about how debatable it was. Arsenal definitely did his thing, but
I heard some people say Arsenal won that battle. I heard some people say Arsenal actually won that battle.
I was hearing a lot of that, yo. But I mean, I don't know. I think Arsenal fans are just Arsenal fans, like.
All right, and then let's see. All right, that's it for that battle. And then we had the second battle of the night was if I'm not mistaken, it was Big T O Red, right?
Big T O Red. Oh man, yo,
which was a hot battle.
Big T, man. Oh man, I don't know. You know tell how Big T winning that, but Red went ham yesterday.
Oh man, let me say both of their first rounds was crazy. First round was debatable, probably the most debatable round of that battle. It was real debatable, and I edged it to Red, and somebody gave it to Big T. I'm not going to kill them because they both went crazy that first round. I thought Red won it personally. Who you thought won that round?
Yo, it kills me to say this. I give it 3-0 Red though.
Jeffrey, why do you just want?
All red the first. Yeah.
I don't even want to talk to you no more about this battle. You just told. All right. I had Red win the first round. Second round, I actually gave to Big T. I thought Red had an okay second, but Big T's was extra fire in my eyes from the way I remember it. And I had that battle 1-1 going into the third round. And the third round, to me, Big T had an okay third, but Red actually had a good third. I ain't gonna say okay, he had a good third. Red's third though was the best of the battle in my eyes, and he was in beast mode that third round. And yeah, I gave that battle to Red 2-1. I actually gave it 2-1. Jesse gave to Red 3-0, but Jesse gives every battle 3-0. Jesse 2-1 is against Jesse's religion. If y'all haven't noticed.
Yo, but if you didn't know, like I was saying, Big T was gonna win this battle 3-0.
Yeah. You had Big T all day going into the battle, and then after the battle,
Big T spazzed that third though. Yo, Big T spazzed the third.
Yeah, his third. He had a good third. He had a good first. He had a good battle altogether. I don't think neither one of them had a bad round. They had. I think they all three. Both of them had 3 solid rounds. And let's see, the third battle. I'm trying to remember. Was the third battle the ladies' battle?
Yeah, I think it was the battle of the night. That's what it was.
But yeah, you said it was battle of the night. Let's see. It was Jazz Hustle. I'm trying to remember who went first. I believe Jazz went first. Jazz first round was crazy. Jazz first round, and this was a really good battle. Jesse got an argument if he wants to say it was battle of the night. He got an argument because it was a real hot battle. Jazz first round was crazy. I'm not going to give no bars out or whatever, but she was actually she was in it to win it. You could tell from the first round on. Then Hustle came back, and Hustle was spitting that shit. She had some slip ups. She had some slip ups in the first round. The crowd gave her some shit for it. She bounced back though after the slip ups or whatever. She bounced back, and she had a really good first round. She had a good first round, even with the slip up. She had a really good first round, and so a lot of people are probably going to give it to Jazz on the strength of Hustle did have the slip ups. If she didn't slip up, I think you'll have a more 50-50 split on who won that first round. But given that Hustle did have the slip ups, you're probably going to have more people saying Jazz won. But Hustle's round was crazy with the slip ups. Let's see, second round, Jazz had a good. They both had 3 solid rounds in my eyes. Like they both had a solid.
Second round got a little more personal, right?
That's when it got personal, and I believe that's the round that Hustle was firing some shots. Boy, she took some shots at North. Oh my God, that's
shots were fired. Shots was fired
in that battle. Let's see, and but they both had a solid second, but I gave that second to Hustle, and I actually had that battle going 1-1 myself. I had that battle 1-1 going into the third, and Jazz third was crazy. was crazy. It was just as crazy as her first. Could have been crazier. I don't know. But her third round got a lot of reactions in the crowd. And Hustle had a solid third, but I think she brought it as much as Jazz did in the third round. So I actually edged that battle to Jazz 2-1. But that was a really good battle. And you're going to have some people saying Hustle won 2-1 when the footage dropped.
Yeah, no, well, I do think Hustle won 2-1. Actually, you know what? I gotta see that battle again. 2-1 now, and then Jazz 2-1 tomorrow. Yeah.
It's a debatable battle. You can't go wrong either way. I mean, they both put on a solid performance, and I don't think there's nobody gonna be disappointed in that battle when it drops. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what was the fourth battle, Jesse.
Rex Calico.
Rex and Calico. Oh yeah. Rex and Calico. Now this battle, I actually missed some of this battle. I was listening more than I was actually watching. But I do remember both of them having crazy first rounds. Jesse could break down his battle a little bit better than I can, but remember Jesse is biased. But go ahead.
No. Yo, if you want to give the first round to anybody, it'll be Calico. If you want to give Calico a round, it'll be the first round. I mean, Calico went in, but like, it was like old school Rex in the building. Calico might have taken the first round, but like a second round, same scenario. Like they both went in. Rex won. But it was no knockouts. Like they were going punch for punch.
Yeah.
Third round, they went in.
That was a debatable round. Third round was debatable.
The third one is debatable, and the first one is highly debatable. So it's a toss up on your preference. Who you give that battle to, Psycho?
I really have to watch that battle again, to be completely honest with you, because again, I wasn't all the way tuned in when that battle was going on. So it's really hard for me to call that battle. I really got to wait for the footage to drop to give that an honest breakdown. And everybody who don't know, if you didn't already know, Rex 3-0 as far as Jesse's concerned. So Rex got it 3-0. In my opinion, though. But I give respect where respect is due, though. If you want to give Calico a round, it's the first round. Because they went ham. Such a homer. All right. Who was the battle after that?
Ill Will versus Tay Roc?
Yeah, you're right. It was Ill Will versus Tay Roc. And, Ill Will versus Tay Roc. Tay Roc came out and had a good first. Not a great first, but a good first. Ill Will came back in the first round. He went second. He came back in the first round. He went ham out there. By far his best round of the battle. First round. He went crazy. I think most people are going to agree that he won that first round. Tay Roc didn't have a bad round, but again, it wasn't a great round. And Ill Will stood out in the first round, so I easily gave the first round to Ill Will. How'd you call it in the first round?
Yeah, me too, man. I don't know. There was something. Tay had the bars. I don't know. There was his energy wasn't there the way it usually is.
Yeah, in the first round. Yeah, I agree. And then the second round, Tay Roc turned it up a little bit. And Tay Roc actually had a really good second round. He had a really good second round. And he turned it up, and he actually turned the momentum towards his side in the second, in my personal opinion. And Ill Will, second round was good, not great. That was a round for him that was good. It really wasn't great. And I thought Tay Roc clearly won the second round. And how'd you call it, Jesse?
The second round? Yeah, the second round I give to Tay. Like you said, I think he turned up the energy. It was more of the Tay Roc performance that everybody was used to. I gave Tay the second.
Okay. And let's see, the third round was by far Tay Roc's best round of the battle, and probably, arguably, the best round of the entire battle. Like, because his third round was crazy, by far his best round. Now that was a great round for him. His third round was a great round, and he stepped it all the way up. You could tell he saved a lot of his shit for the third round, and he was talking that shit.
That's when he was talking about the vets, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
yeah.
my, all right, yo, my bad. I take it back, yo. Ill Will got the second. Tay Roc got the third. My bad.
Oh, okay. So you gave Will the second. Okay.
Yeah, I gave Will the second.
So you had Ill Will winning this battle 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1 Ill Will.
Okay. I actually thought Tay Roc won it 2-1. I thought he edged the second, and I thought he edged the second and clearly won the third. I had to watch that battle again on footage. It could look different. But in the room, I had Tay Roc edging that battle 2-1. But Ill Will put on a solid performance. He had some rough spots in the third. But I remember his first 2 rounds being good rounds. And then what everybody's waiting for, I know everybody's waiting for this one.
Everybody's on the air waiting for us to talk about it.
Then, the infamous battle happened. Math Hoffa versus Serius Jones. Now, Sirius gets on stage, and Sirius goes first. Now, Sirius is up there. He's up there. He has a little female entourage with him. He ain't got none of his boys. He got a little female entourage with him. I guess he was playing like a pimp role or something. I guess that was like, the angle he was trying to take, it seemed like. And, he spit his bars. Crowd wasn't really feeling him too much. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Crowd really wasn't feeling him too much. He got booed. He got a little bit agitated by that too. And he did. I don't think he finished his whole first round. I think he stopped his first round short, to be honest with you, because the event started so late. The event started so late that it didn't start at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna tell you, and we had to do 8 battles. The event didn't start to 7. That battle right there didn't start till like 1:45 or something like that. Like it was real late, and we still had 2 battles to go after that. So, I'm just trying to walk y'all through the process of what actually the actual vibe in the room or whatever. And so Smack was like I think he called time, and then Math was like, did Math call time? Did Smack call time, or did Math call time first? I'm trying to remember. I don't want to.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Smack, yo.
Matt called time first, and then I know Math kept repeating it and was like, time. And Sirius was looking over at Smack and was like, word, time. And Math was like, yeah, time, nigga. Like, like, time. He just kept saying time. And so his round got cut short. Then Math gets up there. Math starts spitting his shit. He's actually having a good round. He's actually having a good round. Be honest with you, I felt like he was winning the battle and everything. Like at that point,
what was the line that he said that made Jones say "woo"?
I'm not sure, but you speedball real quick.
My bad.
I actually thought he was having a decent round. He actually was winning the battle, in my personal opinion. And then, as Jesse just said, he said something. And Sirius made like a little sarcastic gesture or something, like a little like woo, like that was a hot bar, like like being sarcastic or whatever. And now, for whatever reason, I don't know what was going on through Matt's head at the time. I don't know what I'm not sure. Don't ask, because I can't tell you. That's for him to say. That's for him to speak. I can't tell you what was going on in that man's head. But something clicked. Something snapped at that point in time when Sirius did that. And yeah, we had another J Dose incident that happened up on stage that I'm not too proud of. I'm not really into promoting negativity with the culture, but yeah, we definitely had a Dose situation going on the stage, and it was it wasn't pretty, and you know, it was a scuffle had broke out. Not even so much really a scuffle. It kind of was like, you know, a couple of hits, and then they I know when I looked up, I was in the middle. I was actually in the middle about to tweet that Math is having a solid first round, and I looked up, and that's when I saw the actual blows happen, and then they kind of like fell into the stage, to the crowd that was on the stage, and everybody like kind of surrounded them, and I couldn't see what happened after that. And like next thing I know, the whole stage just cleared out, and security shut the whole thing down, and the whole venue was shut down. The event was done, canceled, and it didn't end pretty, and I'm not happy about the way Summer Madness 3 ended. It was like it ended with a black eye on it, and I'm not too happy about it personally. I feel real bad for all John, JC, Daylight, and in particular Swave, you know what I mean, more so than anybody that on a personal level, you know what I'm saying, I'm more disappointed that he didn't get a chance to step on the stage and, you know, do his thing, because they was actually going to be the main event. John, JC was going to be next, and Daylight and Swave was going to be the main event.
Daylight had his game face on.
Yeah, I mean, Daylight didn't have a Batman outfit on or nothing like that. You know, he was out there. He was loked out. He was up in there loked out, and he seemed like he was ready to talk some shit. And I kind of was like, you know, I actually got a little bit more interested in that battle as time was going on and everything. And yeah, I'm disappointed that they didn't get a chance to, you know, spit their shit. That battle will be rescheduled, and the battle will happen on a later date. Unfortunately, it's a later date, and it's not on the Summer Madness 3 stage like it was supposed to. And that disappointed me more than anything, to be honest with you. But, you know, what's your take on the whole thing, Jesse?
I mean, yo, these are two battles I really wanted to see. JC, John, and Daylight versus Swave. Like, you know, like, and the night was going fine. I mean, yo,
I thought the night was going outside of how late the night started, because it did start extra late, and you know, with 8 battles on the go. Oh, but let's not forget, we also got to see Young Ill versus Conceited. Let's not forget that. I actually had Young Ill winning that battle pretty easily. That was actually my first time seeing that battle. Jesse, you know, Jesse actually still didn't see that battle. You still, Jesse missed early bird. Yeah,
they had me online waiting for that. I was in the back of the line.
Yeah, but it was a good battle. But I actually thought Young Ill clearly won that battle. Most people, if they ever get to see it, which they will eventually. But yeah, Young Ill clearly won that battle. But yeah, you know, with that many battles going on, a 7 o'clock start is just entirely too late. Like the energy was just sucked out the room. It seemed like halfway through the event, and people were just counting down how many battles were still left. And you know, it was a little bit. And if I had one critique, it would be that. It would be that outside of the obvious incident, that would be the thing. Like it started way too late. It should have started at 4 o'clock the latest, I feel. But it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for Beasley to come on. I want to ask him about stage 48 and everything.
I mean,
security there was. I mean, security.
I know you wasn't too happy with security. I know on a personal level you wasn't.
They were just so extra with it. I mean, Summer Madness, we were able to, with press, we could go out and do our interviews and come back in, and security was. Like they were like some NYPD right there.
Security just ain't the best right there. I'm just not crazy about them myself. I mean, they did their job as far as, making sure, nobody got in with anything and this, that, and third. But, it was a lot of extra shit going on that I know you wasn't too happy about, but it is what it is. We're going to try to get Beasley on soon. Let's see. Jesse, let me take a call real quick. And
yeah.
I'll try to get Beasley on. Let's see. Let's go 863. You there?
Yep.
Yeah, what's good?
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's been a minute since I called into the battle rap arena, man. I've been kind of a little bit busy, but I actually want to say, did y'all happen to see the math apology video that he put out?
You know what? I actually didn't catch the video. I didn't see the video. And you know, of course he has a side to his own story and whatnot. I mean, I'm not a big fan of what he did. You know, I'm gonna order Mayweather and Alvarez on Saturday night to see boxing. I went to Summer Madness to see a verbal war. You know.
Okay. The reason why I say that is to say this. Okay. Mm-hmm. And this is I mean, straight up facts. I mean, this is just my honest opinion, and this is the way I look at it. I look at it like everybody knows. Well, the way I started finding out about Smack and all that stuff was one day I started watching my TV, and we have On Demand, and I actually clicked on it, and I seen this little thing said it's Smack, Matt versus J. Dose. I clicked on it, and the first thing I seen was a fight. That's how I got in tune to Smack and watching the battles, and then I started watching all the classic battles and all that stuff. So basically what got me introduced to watching the URL brand was that. Now, for what it looked like in the video, it looked like he meant it. He was sincere about it. I mean, me being a DJ and me being this person also in the limelight as well, you know, y'all being in the limelight as well, y'all get a certain, what's that magical word? Y'all get a certain treatment differently, and y'all get annoyed more easily compared to a regular fan. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just the whole aspect of it. Like, you get more annoyed easily with something like security, like how Jesse was just explaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's certain things that gets us annoyed even more especially when you doing either the club business, the movie business, battle rapping, singing, whatever the case may be. So for Matt to snap like that last night, it had to be a major reason too. Now, I do not condone or anything else like that as far as violence is concerned, because, you know, we are trying to go ahead and move on from, you know, Trayvon Martin's and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to live in that limelight. But, you know what I'm saying, there could have been an easier way to go ahead and settle that situation. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's my honest opinion on that.
It's just a bad look for the culture as a whole. I mean, it discourages sponsors from, you know, wanting to, you know, put their money in the battle rap.
Put it in the brand, yeah.
Yeah, and this, that, third, because, like, you know, they're not going to kick out X amount of money for a fight to break out in the first round, and they don't even get a round full of footage or nothing. Like, it's like, it's weird. It's weird in a sense because of the simple fact of it being math. And now, if it was somebody else like Daylight or Swave or Rex or Calico or anybody,
you know what? I think it would have got the same. I think it would have got the same response. It wouldn't have mattered who it was.
It's going to get extra. It's going to get a little bit of extra because it is math and it's not his first time, so it's going to get a little bit extra. But,
exactly. That's what I'm thinking too.
But I'm gonna tell you, when it happened, like, everybody was shocked that it went down, like, because nobody saw it coming. I mean, it went literally from 0 to 100, like, in a split second. Like nobody's, like, the whole Dose incident, you kind of saw that about to happen before it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was no stop, get out my face, son, before it went down. It just went down. And it's like, everybody was shocked when it first happened. Like, everybody just paused, like, did I just see what I just saw? Like, and then, you know, it was just crazy.
May I ask this question, though? And this is something that just came up in my head, and I want to ask both of y'all this question, though. I mean, especially knowing the simple fact of the antics, you know what I'm saying, that people are putting nowadays within battle rap. It's turning more into a comedy show more than anything. It's turning more into that kind of situation. People want to come out to hear bars and hear punchlines and see a good entertainment. But do you think that, you know what I'm saying, with let's say how Jones came in, because I mean, I've been watching this whole entire scenario play out all day today. And do you think with that scenario that happened with Jones coming out with the ladies, you know what I'm saying, especially like with Daylight doing his antics, you know what?
Let me answer it this way. Let me answer it this way. Yeah. Oh, Beasley on? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that showmanship is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's bringing out eye candy, that's part of his show. It's like a boxer. Brings the rapper out when he walks to the ring. It's to get the emotions of the people on your side, to get them entertained. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think as we progress and we move into a new era of battle rap, you know, people want at the end of the day, it's about entertainment. Like, you want to hear bars, but you want to laugh. You go through a whole bunch of different emotions when you watch a battle, from being upset, from feeling someone's point of view or their perspective about their life, to laughing at their opponent, to being, you know, that's what makes it well-rounded. So I think as long as it's not corny, or as long as it's not too excessive to where it distracts from the real reason why the two MCs are competing in the first place, I don't think that there's anything wrong with the antics. In terms of the whole situation with the math thing, it's like you said, it went from 0 to 100 without warning. It wasn't like Dose where he stopped and said, they like,
get out my face,
really identified what the issue was. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he's rapping, and the next minute it's just in the bars that led up to the rap lead one to believe that it was premeditated, because he said, if I don't respect me for knocking out Dose, but what about a nigga Jones size? And then a few seconds later, he hits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like,
you know, I thought that, Beasley, I thought that, I didn't, but it did almost seem like it was premeditated and planned. And I didn't want to accuse him of that, but it did kind of come across that way because just how fast it happened.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying that it did, but that's just how it appeared to. Now, only Matt will know that, and it should he decide to talk and say or admit to. But if it was a reaction after he hit him, he might have stepped back into a fighting stance. Like, I told you not to chill or whatever. But he continued to attack him, you know what I mean, and hit him a few more times. And it's just like, I didn't actually see when it happened. I wasn't on stage. I was behind the scenes handling some business with the club. And I just heard the ruckus and over the radios and everyone started running. And then I ran out. It was just melee on the stage. But, you know, it just put a damper on the evening because it's overshadowing what actually took place.
Exactly.
A lot of people were upset, you know, about the cards and the matchups, but the matchups were good. There was no whack battles. I'm not going to sit here and say they're classics because I haven't gotten a chance to watch them back on video. There
was some good battles, though.
Said, but I know for the most part, majority of the people who attended, they liked every battle that we showcased. You know what I'm saying? And people, you know, I know people have questions and they say, okay, what took so long for the people to get inside the club? You got to remember a few things. So, you know, a lot of times the people come to URL events, they arrive at 12 noon, but the doors don't open to 3. So they're already putting 3 hours of wait time on themselves. And they don't have to if they want to be the first ones in. Second thing is that at this particular club, the security arrived late. Then it is some bullshit this time around because when we were already set up with the crew, they made us all
go back outside
and search us first.
Yeah.
To make sure that we didn't have any weapons. And then once they searched myself, Smack, Jones was like one of the first people there with his entourage because he had the girls getting a body paint. They searched all of us thoroughly, everyone. They kicked everyone out of the building, the sound men, the lighting, camera guys. Everyone had to leave. Then they had us outside for about 10 minutes before they even searched us.
Maybe more than that.
Then they searched us. Then they let us in, right? Then we had to go back to our post, try to get the video set up, get everything running in time. They already had us behind schedule. And then when they let us in, there was another party in the club. It was another entrance. Someone attempted to bring a gun into that club. So once that happened,
I didn't even know about
they
that.
shut stuff down and made everybody wait, and then they put everyone through a rigorous searching process to get into that club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which leads me into something else I want to discuss, and I hope I'm not being too long-winded, and I'm giving everybody...
No, you good.
No, go ahead. You're the guest of the hour, Beasley. Go ahead.
But when they let... Okay, so then they let everyone in, started letting everyone to the club. They were searching so slow. They were giving these rigorous searches, going through people's pockets, putting out the weed, putting out the cigars, whatever they had, pills, whatever, right? So then they finally got people in, but they did a very thorough and rigorous search. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Battles went down. You know what I'm saying? We moved through them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
House the sound men, what they did was since we had the same equipment that we had for Gnome, everything, same crew. But what happened was that club is a new club. It's only been in existence about a year.
Yeah.
So they're always adding additions to it because they do like a lot of big like international music and house. That's why they have those big screens that light up and stuff. So they put new monitors in there. So when they did that, it threw off the frequency that the wireless labs run on. So the guys had to go through all the frequencies to try to figure out why it wouldn't work. Even the soundmen that worked at the club, they had 3 of them. They couldn't figure it out. We had to call a specialist in, and he came through and went through all the frequencies, was able to reverse some shit and tap into the frequencies to make the mic work. So that, that was a little bit of an issue. So finally, we got done. But as we went through the battles, we were getting through the battles. We were going right through. We wasn't taking no breaks. I was really pushing it and getting people off the stage.
Stage issues wasn't as much of a problem this time around.
Yeah, the stage, it's just that because of the club and the whole situation with the club that was connected to it, we got started later. And then them searching us over, so we got started later. Now, that went down or whatever, the fight happened, and then I see the whole daylight situation. You know what I'm saying? And then he's outside and he's pounding his fist, I want my money and all of this different stuff. And, first of all, you can check. We paid the majority of the people on Saturday before they even came to the club. So it really wasn't about cash and waiting for money to come in to pay people. We had paid JC. We had paid John already. We paid just about everyone. Some people we paid, when they came into town, Calico, some others just said give it to me at the venue, like Rex. So we had everyone's money. When that happened, we weren't going to not give anybody their money because they didn't perform, because why should they, pay the penalty for someone else's ignorance? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So I would never do that if somebody's riding on some money to get paid. I would never not pay them. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what his frustration was when he was outside the club, but what happened was when the fight broke out, the club dispersed and everyone left.
They made everybody leave immediately.
When he
they
came
made everybody
outside,
leave.
he's thinking that me, Smack, and Chico broke out, but we didn't, because we usually after the club, we have to go upstairs, fill out 79 forms, make sure that, all the bar tallies are up so we know, what we got back from our bar guarantees and things of that nature. So we were still there. I was, outside with the guys or whatever. I was down the block. So he's pounding on his fist if you see this live TV interview. Oh, I want my money and this and that. I got to get mine or whatever. Nobody was shorting him. The money, he just didn't see where anyone was at. So he sees Smack. They go over, where's my money? Smack, and you see them like all around in the huddle. You don't see what's going on. And then you see them, the two of them walk down the block together. Smack is walking. Smack didn't run. He didn't die.
He was there.
At first. He was walking. If you watch the Vlad TV video, you see Daylight walking. He says he wants his money. He goes over. They start talking. The two of them walk out of the crowd or whatever, and then he gives him. I guess he gave him his money or whatever. So then he's coming back. Oh man, I had to get my $7,000. Nobody got that money.
Oh God, I didn't even know he did all that.
Yeah, like he didn't get $7,000.
Nah, he didn't.
He got far from $7,000. And I could be right and put out the amount that he got. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to go and be petty and do that. You know what I'm saying? But just he's doing shit that I know they like, and I like his antics on certain levels, and I know does that to troll the audience and to get people hyped and, you know, oh, no one's going to come except for me. All battles are canceled and all this different stuff. But he goes through a range of different emotions and different things that he says, like, yo, all my niggas have their things on me. First of all, you're from California and y'all in New York City. They searched everyone rigorously.
Everybody, nobody.
Anyone that went to that club that attended, they did not play games. They went in your purse. You were a woman. You went in your boots, your shirt. It was like going to jail. They searched you thoroughly before you entered that venue. To say you was in there and your man had a chopper on him and it's false. It's not true. No one had a gun on them in the event. That's bullshit. Secondly, you can't travel with guns to California.
Nah, you ain't getting on no planes with no guns.
7 dudes, and then you're outside with a bandana on, beating your fist with your team, and the police is out there with pistols on you. My man, cut it out, B. It's not real. It's not realistic.
Beasley is
so
it's
when
funny.
I saw that interview,
you're talking about,
he's walking down the street and he's pounding his fist and why is it when the Cali niggas come? I understand he was frustrated because that was his dream to be on URL. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. But when you start to tell things that are not true, you mix the truth with emotion and fact, you confuse the fans and you create the illusion of something happening that did not happen. You know,
didn't have anything to do with Daylight.
Daylight had to get his money. He was going to be paid regardless if he battled or didn't battle. That wasn't his fault what happened with Matt.
Yeah.
But for him to wig out like that.
No, it didn't have anything to do with Daylight. So, like, you know.
We didn't have anything to do with it. Ultimately, we have to wear it because it happened at our event, which is unfortunate because we're not looking to promote that. And I want to go on record and say that we're not interested in releasing that footage. We do not promote that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We have released footage. I won't be a hypocrite. We have released footage of Math in the past when he had the incident with Dose. That was on Snack DVD, which is a totally different platform than URL. Snack DVD was about street shit, sensationalism, and if you really watched the Dose battle, it really wasn't about the battle. We probably showed maybe one round of the actual battle, and then we just did that so that you would get an understanding of what was going on and why that transpired. But it wasn't really so much about the battle, because I believe there was another battle on that DVD.
No, I think that was the only battle on that DVD. But
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
But it wasn't. That wasn't. You know, that was then. That was a different time. We were younger. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it was
the culture wasn't where it is now.
Yeah, but it's not this whole blueprint plan that we laid out. Like there was a fight in St. Louis when Remy D and X Factor battled. You know what I mean? A crazy melee. There was some other, like, St. Louis bullshit going on now, some gang shit that happened. We didn't show that. We got that on tape. We never showed that. We're not promoting that. So
exactly.
We won't be putting out Math, Hoffa, Serius Jones stuff. I'm hoping that nobody got that on their cell phone and decided to put it out just for the sake of posting, just for the sake of Serius Jones. I hope that nobody promotes that because that's not anything that, you know, and I'm pretty sure that Math at this point is regretful for what he did, and he doesn't want that image of himself out there. You know what I'm saying? But the fact remains that it was done and it happened, and it's a fucked up thing, man. It's terrible.
You know, Beasley, no, it's funny, like, we're talking about Daylight and everything, and, you know, the Hitman Holla took jabs at you right before Summer Madness. Released my footage. Well, no, that's what I was going to get into. Charlie Clips did the 40-minute blog, and Loaded Lux did his thing, and they were all there. So, if you want to take us...
You got to understand, like, right now, we're at URL is a big brand. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that we've created a lot of opportunity for people to make money and a lane for them to put groceries on the table, especially for the urban street rapper. We are lifesavers, okay? Because before we came into existence, it was grind time. And the guys that was in power with us were Thesaurus, Immaculate, and, I'm not even sure who the rest of the cast of characters were, but those were the guys. You know what I'm saying? And there was nobody awkward. Yeah, those guys. We came in with doing our own thing, and we built up our own guys in our lane. You know what I'm saying? We grabbed guys from a few different places that we felt fit.
And some of the guys from the DVD.
And if there was nobody doing what we did, a lot of these guys would not be putting those shoes on the table. I'm just being real. They would not have opportunity that they do now for people to even want to see them and put them on other platforms. People hire guys from URL and bring them to their platforms to battle lesser guys and no-name guys because they're bringing that energy over there to their brands. You know what I'm saying? So when these guys turn around and they say things and they do stuff for the reaction, you know that people are going to pay attention to it. I'm pretty sure some of them have had legitimate gripes, and I can own up to certain things that happened, like even with the Charlie Cliff situation. What he said was true. I'll be the first one to say it. He was supposed to get, that's what he negotiated, because he did take B-Magic for that amount, and he was supposed to get more for Summer Madness because we had a big sponsor that was going to really alleviate a lot of the costs. So we were able to do that figure for him that he requested for doing the favor for us. But it didn't happen, and then we noticed that Summer Madness was originally on the same day as World Domination. But what happened is that, you know what I mean, we pushed back. So but clips had already been booked, so we thought that he was going to do that, so we didn't hit him up. Then we spoke before, you know, he went to World Domination. He was like, yo, if it's the same day, I'll just do Summer Madness. Like, fun, king of the goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? But we're like, we're not going to do him on the same day. We're going to push back to you. So he did World Domination, but by then it was like the opponent that he was going to face wanted to battle somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So that was one issue. And then it was just we weren't able to get that to him at that time. But we spoke about it a few times, and he said, well, just, you know, advance me out on my next battle after that for later in the year, and we'll be good. And I told him, all right. But I said, I won't be able to facilitate that for you until the end of the month. The end of the month is actually the day that I was receiving money, was around the time that he went to London, so we kind of lost contact. We didn't speak for those last few days, but we had spoken regularly before then. So when we didn't speak for those few days, that's when he was in the hotel room and he made the whole thing or whatever the case may be. So I wasn't really bad about that because I understood his frustration. I just felt that he didn't really explain that we had been speaking and had an agreement already of how we would rectify the situation and him not getting what he was looking for. So I've spoken to Clips numerous times, and even before he did his blog, he said that he was going to tell his blog, and I always told him that if I make a mistake, I'll own up to the mistake and admit it. So that's what happened. The only thing I didn't think he explained fully is that we already spoke about it, and I had already admitted to him that I was in the wrong and that we couldn't do it, you know, that we couldn't supply him with what he was looking for at that time. We'd already worked out another situation to compensate him in another way. And, you know, I told him that it wouldn't be ready until around the end of the month, but, you know, those last 2 or 3 days he didn't speak, so I guess he just felt that he wanted to express it. And it was a good battle strategy, too, because he's in Canada, he's on another league, so then if he's dissing, you know, if that league feels that we're the competition, it works in his favor. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, Charlie Cliffs and I, we don't have any discrepancies at this point. And we spoke the day after his battle, and he explained his perspective, and I explained mine. And we, you know, shook hands, and we worked it out. And that's why he came. So a lot of guys go online like, oh, my God, their relationships are bad. I saw Lux the following day after he dropped his video. I posted his video on our website. I blasted it out from the URL Twitter. Like, these things are minimal. Like, people don't understand. Like,
did you happen to catch
is a legacy. It's a culture. It's not just the guys doing a league. So we like, Loaded Lux started with us. People know Loaded Lux from Smack. Like, we go back here. So if he does a diss song, it's like, I'm only going to take it but so seriously because we know each other.
Yeah.
Loaded Lux here yesterday. He came with some of that.
Yeah.
Hitman came to some of that.
You want to get into that conversation?
I was about to ask Beasley.
I saw Hitman. He came through. You know what I mean? I knew he was already coming because he called North to say he was undefeated. So I put him on the list, you know what I'm saying, despite what happened. He came through, pulled him to the side, and we stepped in private. I had a talk with him. I basically just asked him what his feelings were because I want to make sure that it wasn't going to be anything, you know, maybe like a mass situation or something transpired. So I wanted to talk to him. But, you know, we're both grown men. He's not a sucker. I'm not a sucker. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, out here portraying, you know, that I'm in this life. But, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm a man. So I pulled him to the side and asked him. I said, yo, is there a problem? You know, what are we doing? And he was like, nah, there's not a problem. You know what I said? And I said, all right, we don't have a problem with you either. I said, I want to talk to you in private because if I ask you that in front of people, your ego is going to get in the way as well as mine.
Yeah.
And it could be transpiring in somewhere that it doesn't need to go. So we talked and we had some real, you know, he expressed his feelings and I expressed my perspective. What I, you know, told him was that, you know, when you say my battle doesn't drop, that there's going to be a problem, you're dealing with another man's pride. So the fans got to understand, like, I can't let somebody dictate how I move or tell me what to do. Nobody tells us what to do or enforces on us in any way, shape, or form. It's never happened. Y'all battled us about releases since the Smack DVD days. No one ever pressured us to put this shit on the DVD. Like, we just don't live by that. We don't accept it. We men. Not saying we some crazy ill gangsters or anything like that, but I'm not folding to that. And that's just like if I told Hitman, yo, if you don't, you know, do this, you're not going to be on URL anymore. He's going to say, fuck you, because he has pride. He's a man. So I had to explain to him that when you say word to my son's soul, it's going to be this and there's going to be a problem, that's going to make your battle get held up because you're speaking to me outside the context of a battle. Just people say, well, Arsenal dissed you. Why was he on the URL platform? Well, Arsenal dissed us within the context of a battle. You know, after he probably just said, I'm going to cut your grandfather's feet off and throw you off a roof. It was a line in a battle. So it's like, I don't take it as seriously. And other people have dissed us in battles, and I don't take it as seriously. But when you bring it outside of a battle format, I have to believe you. What I said to Hitman was, it's just like a bill collector when he said that he was going to rob you. You had to believe him. You asked him about it. Something transpired. You just have to be aware of what you say and how you say things because all I can do is believe you because you did step the bill collector and something happened. So if you saying that word on your flag or, you know, swear on your son's soul, I have to believe you because I know you're not a sucker. I know that you could, you know, that you have the ability to turn up or act on the things that you say you're going to do. So until we had our conversation, like I can't put your battle out because it's like you're bullying me into doing something, and or you're forcing your will. So I would rather stand the shitstorm of the fans getting on my case. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'd rather maintain and establish my respect as a man before anything, before money, before views, before any of that shit. I'm a man first. Mm-hmm. So now we got past the bullshit, so now we could get this battle out as soon as possible. So you should see this battle out in the next 2 days.
You had a question there?
I got a question. Did you happen to catch the Star's interview when he interviewed Lux? Shout out to Star, too, by the way.
When he interviewed who?
When he interviewed Loaded Lux.
I didn't catch that when I heard about it, but I heard he was getting on him, you know. Like,
he was questioning Loaded Lux about the interview he did on Hip Hop DX about his pay-per-view numbers and everything else and his figures.
I saw that online, and a lot of people hit me up. You know, Lux had an official plan for URL to make money. Bad business, URL. Shaking my head. You know, that's the voice that I hear when I read your comment. It's like You guys are falling. That's how the voice sounds. I can't do it right now. My voice is stressed out from yelling yesterday. But it's like, you guys do bad business, URL. That's the voice I hear when you guys criticize me. I don't know why. That's just like everyone's voice. I'm sorry, even if you're grown. You guys are fold.
The Rocky White voice?
Huh? URL.
The Rocky White voice.
And you look on the guy thing, and he has like 57 followers and shit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
but
people think that when you say pay-per-view, there's two types of pay-per-view. There's pay-per-view for television, which costs an exorbitant amount of money. Like, you have to get a satellite feed. You got to bring on types of trucks. It's like $300,000 just to make that shit happen. Okay? And then you have to get a certain amount of pay-per-view buys to even be eligible for that. So if he's talking about streaming, he was making suggestions, but he never came with particulars or figures. You know what I'm saying? Or a particular company that he would suggest that we use. Now, streaming, what people don't understand is even King of the Dot, when they did the disaster.
World Domination 4?
World Domination?
Yeah, no, the disaster. What was it? Disaster?
Oh, the disaster cannabis? Yeah.
People cracked that stream in real time. You know what I mean? So I'm sure they made money, and it was a success, despite the turnout of the battle. I still think it was, it was a groundbreaking thing. So people crack those streams, and you watch them on your phone in real time. So all the people that are saying, get the stream. Yeah.
These are people that want to sit in their house and watch it live.
You guys are spoiled, man. The fans are spoiled.
Yeah.
And they're used to watching this stuff for free. You give it to them on YouTube for free. They want their content right away, now. They want the best shit, the biggest matchups, the biggest graphics, and we have to shoulder all the expenses. So back to what he was saying about streaming, he's saying, I want a certain percentage of streaming and $40,000. My man, once you start talking about percentages, you have to come in as a partner. Business just doesn't operate that way. You can't say, I want this, I want that, I want streaming and this and that, and you're not prepared to put any money up to take any risks. You're just showing up as an artist, and you're coming in basically as a partner or someone who's going to potentially earn more money than a promoter and the person who's putting up the money. And then people have to understand, if Lux wants 40 racks, Hollow the Don is not no damn fool. He knows he's a major component in that battle.
He's going to have to get at least 20.
He's going
to have to get at least 20.
Right? And then should he not be privy to that? Like, if he gets views, you know what I'm saying? Should he not be privy to that? So now you're looking at $60,000, right, on a minimum.
For one battle.
Right? And then for one battle, right? And then you guys are going to be like, who else is on the card? You got to make it great.
Going to be some PG people.
Who else is on the card, URL? Still failure.
I'm telling you, Hollow and Lux will be headlining the PG event, fucking with that money.
$60,000 on one battle, right? And to generate the type of money that will recoup that the money spent is, you got to go to
astronomical.
See what $50,000 in New York City. When you go from like 1,400, 1,500, and then you jump to like 2,500, the cost it damn near triples in the rent.
Yeah,
you're looking at anywhere between 40,000, 50,000 plus for security, insurance, all those other things that you have to do. It's too much. You're already at over $100,000 on one battle, and by the time you get another good battle line up on there, another good 3 battles, you're already up with 160 racks, not including travel, hotel, accommodations, promotion, marketing.
How much would the tickets
camera
be?
food? Yeah, and then how much do I sell a ticket for? You know what I mean? Without people getting mad at me. I probably can't go past 100. You know what I'm saying? To do these super matchups. So it's like, people got that this shit is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And we're shouldering all the risk. So if they don't come out and they say, okay, we'll just stay home and get the stream for free. And then, you get like 1,500 people showing up. You know what I mean? You're breaking even or losing money. You're in a deficit only to have people salute, guys. You did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Who does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, no one does it. So people have to understand this shit is expensive. It's not just about paying Loaded Lux $40,000 and you're gonna pay Hollow the Don $5. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, will Hollow even take $5 if he knows that Lux has $40?
That's what I'm saying. Hollow the Don isn't no damn fool. You don't want $20,000 or more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want equal. You know what I mean? So it's a really tough call.
It's not realistic.
And what happens is it sends the culture to a frenzy, because then, you know, if I say, all right, well, Hollow the Don, if I say Loaded Lux said he wants 40,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he got 3 million views, and then T-Rex and Averb or, you know, Arsenal or something says, yo, I got 1.5 million views. I want 20,000.
Yeah.
These are the numbers, and
how it's going to start being crazy.
Work, it's going to spiral out of control. It's going to say, well, yo, he only got 3 million views. He got 40. I got 1.5. I'm worth 20.
Yeah. And
now you got
question, Beasley. Me and Jesse talked about this actually after.
I was going to ask the same question.
I remember telling Jesse right after Summer Madness 2 that night that Murder Mook could have possibly fucked up battle rap for a while with him getting on stage talking about all the numbers and this, that, and the third that everybody was getting and everything else. And I was like, this is going to spiral out of control. And I think a lot of that had to do with Lux asking for the 40 this year. Do you think that was attributed to what's going on, or to the cause or whatever, or do you think that had little to do with it? A lot of what happened is the fans want to see it, so they're just like, pay him the 40. Stop being greedy. You guys are rich. Pay him the money. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to, they're like, you guys are stupid, bad businessmen. You don't think that the money is going to come back? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's just say that the Loaded Lux thing, huh?
Yeah, no, it's like I think his question is mostly is it kind of Mook's fault for saying that it was the 20 when he said that he got
I mean, it contributed to it because then guys were equating their worth based on what he got. Well, if Mook got 20, I'm at least worth 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it gets tough, man. It's tough. You know, you want to give the fans what they're looking for, but at the same time, you know, you got to make rash business decisions, you know?
Yeah. It's like you're floating in the middle trying to make everybody happy, and it's impossible to do that because somebody's going to be pissed off. Because you can't do anything that's going to hurt the business. I mean, because at the end of the day, that's what this is, and you can't do anything that's going to hurt the business. Because the culture is bigger than just one person, and I feel like for somebody this is just my personal opinion, I feel like for somebody to ask for 40 G's is being very selfish and just putting yourself above the culture. That's just my personal opinion.
Loaded Lux has a responsibility to do that battle because it will take him to a place where it'll take battle rap so much further because his battle was so epic. It made it interesting. And yes, people say, yo, man, look what Loaded Lux did for battle rap. Yes, he deserves that money. Give him the money. He's done so much. He helped URL. Yes, that battle was very helpful to URL. Yes, he did do a great job in his battle. But people forget who went and got Loaded Lux. Who paid him, who provided that platform, that stage, who hired publicists and media people to spread the word, get it out there. Who brought Diddy and Busta Rhymes? They did not come to see Loaded Lux.
No disrespect to the other leagues, but King of the Dot was not checking for Loaded Lux before last year.
Nobody was calling Loaded Lux.
None of these leagues was because he was there.
No.
He was there. I mean, it's not like he wasn't reachable. He was there, but nobody was checking for him.
Nobody was calling for Loaded Lux. Nobody was calling for any of the street rappers that we have. The majority of the URL has now. Nobody was interested in. Nobody was calling. You know what I'm saying? So when these guys, we come and we put this big platform and we bring them out there, people have to give that credit where it's due. Nobody would have known. Like, what? No disrespect. They enjoyed Loaded Lux's show. The Busty and Puffy and all them dudes, they didn't know who was on the card like that. They came because of their relationships with Spank and I. We told them to come. And they know that we're getting views and we're getting hot. That's why they came.
Yeah.
You know, we have brothers like Q-Tip that's on our team that's an avid battle watcher, and he was calling and helping us get these guys to come out as well. But people have to realize, man, that this shit just doesn't happen. Like, that was a magical moment. The stage, the platform.
Yeah, it was a perfect formula.
Yeah. Perfect storm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree. Beasley, these fans are dying to talk to you. You got time to talk to some of the fans?
Sure do.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. I see.
Okay,
All right. Let's see, 410, you there?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's good, man?
Hey, what's good? Hey, I never been to a URL event, and, like, my birthday is on, like, December 24th, and usually you guys have, like, 2 more events before the end of the year. I really want to come, but I ain't trying to stand up no 12, 13 hours. But at the same time, I mean, what can you guys do to kind of shorten the, you know, waiting in between battles?
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. This one, it wasn't the waiting between battles was the problem, is that they started late. So what people have to understand, right, is that clubs, right? Think about a club. You go to a party. Everybody that comes to the party doesn't show up at one time. That's the problem. And all 1,500 people show up at 2 o'clock. So now it's not like they can't, like they started, you know, like when you go to a nightclub, you know, the party might be from 10 to 4. So you got some early birds that get there like 11:15. Then more people start flowing through around midnight. Then 12:30. Then, you know, it's crazy. Then 1. Then it dies down. You get more of the rush of people that come through about 2:30. And then, you know, maybe the people that came in at 11, they on their way home, so they're leaving. So they come in throughout the night. The problem is with battle rap, they show up all at once. So the clubs are overwhelmed, and now they're just getting used to taking our word for it because we tell them, and they don't believe us. You're like, yo, listen, trust me. That Sunday afternoon, this block is going to be filled with 1 million people. I promise you. Yeah, man, all right, sure. Yeah, look, we'll have a couple guys out there. We'll make sure we'll get them in. Don't worry about it. And then what happens is people fucking come through at 9 a.m., 8 a.m., and they out there. So some of the waiting time is people just coming early, which really isn't that necessary, but I guess they just want to get spots to get in. But once we start flowing, they get the people inside. But, you know, these last 2 times, I think Stage 48 looks great on camera, but I don't know if they're equipped to handle our crowd the way that they need to be handled. And yesterday, that rigorous search was detrimental to the time. So,
yeah, it took forever for everybody to get in.
Webster Hall, people didn't have to wait like that. They got right in.
Yeah.
Because they were a bigger venue and they were equipped to handle that type of crowd.
You
know, but now you can't take a chance at Webster Hall because you don't know if the community review board is going to fucking shut you down again. And you don't want those people to fly in from out of town and they not get in. You know what I mean? So, and then we were also not trying to start because of the rigorous process. The people that were waiting online outside for so long, I didn't want to short them on any battles. So we had to kind of make sure they all, the ticket holders at least got in because they were waiting for such a long time. It would have been wrong for our own reasons just to say, fuck it, we're going to start the battles without them. Some people just going to have to miss it. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have been fair. So it's like sometimes I know from the outside looking in, it looks like we just don't give a fuck or we don't care. And, you know, we really tried, man, but this is all new. We're not perfect. And people say, well, this league doesn't have those problems. And this one, yeah, well, when you're dealing with 300 people showing up to an event, that's
it's a lot easier.
300 seaters all the time, like DNA and K-Shine.
And not to mention, New York has all these regulations and everything that has to be met. Like, when you know, like it's completely different throwing an event out in New York City than it is other places. So people don't take that to accountability either.
Yeah, when I do an event in New York, like I had to call the hip-hop police. And I got to let them know what's going on. Yo, listen, I'm doing an event on this date. I have to call the police unless they need to. They'll come and shut us down. So we have to call these guys and let them know like the top hip-hop cops and shit, and let them know what's popping. But, you know, getting 1,200 people or 1,400 people in the building, right? And then New York is the mecca of battle rap. So you got every rapper that's not on the card come through. You got people from out of town coming through. You got mainstream rappers, basketball players, football players, boxers. These are the people that come through to the event. So they got entourage, this one and that one. You're trying to accommodate him, and then you're trying to judge it and make sure you don't let in too many people so that your ticket holders don't get in. You know what I'm saying? So that's just been some of the challenges and obstacles that we face. And we always try to make it, you know, we got food this time, but they didn't believe us again, and the food sold out quickly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we really work diligently to make things better, and we definitely trying to get to that sweet point. I think one thing I'm going to have to do is we give back too many battles. I'm going to have to lessen it down to like 4 battles. You know what I'm saying?
8 was a lot. I'm not going to lie. 8 was a lot.
8 was a lot.
And 9 including the early bird.
It's technically 9. I was going to say it was technically 9, yeah.
Yeah. So,
but what happens too, right, guys, is like sometimes with the artists, they disappear in the club. They don't stay where they're supposed to stay. So you got to go and you got to find them. You got to mic them up. And then what happens is, oh, man, my cousin has to be on stage with me. Everyone wants to be on the stage on URL because it goes everywhere. Everyone sees it. It's all over YouTube and World Star and all the major sites, Hip Hop DX and stuff like that. So everyone wants to get that visibility. No, my cousin. Oh, nah, man. My man has to be on with me. I can't go on without
coming with entourages.
The entourages and shit. So it's so much that you really are facing here. You know what I'm saying? So I know to the fans watching from the outside in, it looks like a circus, like with that line up there. But it's really, really tough to manage, man. And, you know, we're getting better. You know what I'm saying? We still have room for improvement, and we appreciate suggestions from people, you know what I mean, to help correct what they feel may be wrong. And I try to go in the chat rooms and unbiased review and get opinions and talk to people and try to reach out. But, you know, it's tough, but I'm listening to your concerns. And, you know, we definitely trying to cut down on the whole 12-hour thing. But then don't get mad and say, it's only 4 battles. That's all. You know, it's easy to do 6 battles or 7 battles that nobody cares about. That's the problem. But when you have 4 battles, we do battles with people with names. That people care
So
about.
is that going to be the next event? 4 battles?
I think 5 or 6.
4 or 5.
I think 5. Yeah, I'm about to say 5 or 6 should be the limit. I think 6 is the max.
5 is great. I think 5
Yeah.
is sweet. 5 is sweet spot. Because what it is we do battles with names, with people that want to see. Now, if I do a bunch of new battles, I've done 7, 10, 9 battles in one day. If nobody cares about them, if they're new guys. You know what I mean? I could
the PG battles
but
be
there's
having
no
like that.
Entourage. The guys
the PG
standing
battles
right there,
be like
okay,
that.
you are next. Let's go. You and you.
Yeah. That's how the PG battles is. PG battles keep it pushing, like straight to the next battle, straight to the next battle. They get like 9. They get like 9 in a short amount of time, considering.
Yeah.
That's because, like you said, no entourages. You ain't got no stage issues and all this other stuff. No, no real security issues. It's not the crowd ain't as big, so like it's a whole lot. It's a more peaceful atmosphere, so you can get more done in a short amount of time span. But yeah.
Take a couple more
Anybody
callers.
else got any questions?
Yeah, let's take some more callers. Let's go. Let's see. 803, you there?
Oh, y'all. How y'all doing?
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, I just wanted to, I had a comment, and I'm play devil's advocate real quick, because I feel like people are like kind of, and I'm not saying he was right, but I think people are kind of like mad about the wrong thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate what happened. You know what I mean? And I think that it was, it was more important how Math reacted to what happened. Like, did y'all see the blog?
I haven't yet.
Like,
have you seen it, Beasley?
Nah, I haven't watched it.
Like, I got where he was coming from. Like, he it's not like he went on there and he was acting like he was right. This is my opinion. It's not like he went on there and he was like, yeah, I snuffed that nigga and I should have, all that stuff. Nah, he straight up said it was a person he genuinely did not like being sarcastic to him, and he lost his cool. Like, it's just unfortunate that it happened to happen on the biggest stage possible. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main part. I think it's more so it's a black eye on the culture. Like, I feel like Mav, because, I'm not going to act like I'm his friend. I don't even know the dude, really. I met him twice. I went to Summer Madness one and met him, and I went to go see one of my ladies in Miami, and he was there, like, I guess on vacation or something, and I ran into him. You know what I mean? And he seemed like a genuinely cool guy. That's why I'm not just going to jump ship. You know what I mean? Be like, this nigga, he's selfish and all that. I don't think he was thinking about himself. I think he just lost his cool. And it's just unfortunate. That's how I feel. That's just me. But I see, but he deserves what he's getting, though. He does. Like, he totally deserves it. Because it's just sad that it happened. Like, the whole thing is just unfortunate. And I don't want people to just, like, chastise this man and make it seem like he the devil. So, like, because we've all had moments of weakness where we just, done shit that we shouldn't have. It just happened to be on, like, the grand scale. It's just sad. This is me.
I feel what you're saying in a sense, and that's good, but it's like with Math, he's not. Math is fucking smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Math very well. He's very smart. He's a very intelligent guy, despite things that you've heard about him behind the scenes and things that he's done. He actually really knows better at this point. You know what I mean? He's actually grown to be someone who is actually, recognized his faults in the past and made improvements to change his image. I think he had a lack in judgment, and he slipped out. But then at the same time, like, I have to really go back and watch the tape again, because it's like it feels like it could have been premeditated. I don't want to say that it is, because I can't say for sure, and I haven't spoken with man to say what it was. He probably maybe did genuinely lose his cool, but you've got to be responsible for your actions. When you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, it still happened. It happened on our stage, and we're going to get the brunt of it. And the stigma is going to be, those guys can't control themselves. You know what I mean? So it's tough. I'm not saying that, he should be, stoned, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, damn, it's like you cut someone's arm off and say sorry. Still not going to give me my arm back. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, damn. And then it's like, I'm getting the, that voice. Nice going, URL. You allowed that to happen. Like, we programmed Mass to do that, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we knew he was going to do something. This is the problem with URL. Guys just do what they want to do. You know what I mean? And this is what happens. So we got to eat that shit. We got to deal with it. This happened at our event. When we try to get a sponsor, we lost a sponsor last night, to be honest with you. One of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, we got to eat that. Nobody's putting that money back in our pocket. Math got all of his money. You know what I'm saying? I got no battle. Serius Jones got all of his money. I got no battle. I got no way to recoup that battle. I lost all the way around the board, and I cannot use it for it.
So, I mean, not to put business out there, but so Math did get paid for this, or?
Yes. Got paid all his money, and so did Serius Jones. So if I put that battle out, now what? Now, I could put the battle out, and it would probably get millions of views, but I don't want to promote that.
Yeah.
That's not what we're doing this for. So I got to eat that. We lose. Lost on that. All the way around the board. Not to mention all the other two battles that didn't happen.
Yeah,
and losing in venue.
Will those other two battles get rescheduled?
Possibly losing in venue. I don't want to say yes, but possibly losing one of few venues within Manhattan that can accommodate people. That's, that has television screens and lights and, shit to make the show hot. Is all in jeopardy because of a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to, like, and then you lose wild money behind it. So it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And then to look on the internet and then have these nerds chewing me out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you guys are going to decline. It's over. Your hour is almost finished.
People can't wait for the downfall. You know, you already know, Beasley.
That's not going to happen, though. I hate to break news to you, but we got some major shit scheduled that I can't talk about yet.
Yeah.
So, you know, guys can continue to make the comments. We do have a lot of supporters that are like, yo, I know that wasn't your fault. Keep doing your thing. I love it. You know what I'm saying? We into this shit. We care about it. And we're going to continue to support it. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
True.
But the one thing the fans got to realize is y'all got to stop being so spoiled, man. And, like, sometimes just accept battles for what they are, you know. I understand that y'all were expecting certain things for Summer Madness, and the way we've actually promoted Summer Madness to you guys is like it's like the grand finale WrestleMania of the year. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some of the names that you were looking for weren't on there, but we did have Calico, we did have Tay Roc, we did have Math, we did have Jones, we did have big names on the card, and the rest of the guys were names of people that get busy. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nobody that was lame on that card. So it was like, you know, people, oh, this is this is that. Like, I don't want to, like, pinpoint. All I can say is that certain matches that recently happened or certain matches that are about to happen in other leagues, if URL was to take those matches and put them on our card, people would
kill us.
It would kill us. If some of the guys that battle on these other cards, if I took those matches and said, yo, you're battling him on URL, they would not take the match.
I mean, look how much heat we caught just for having daylight on the card. Just for having daylight on the card. Caught heat.
Right.
For some fans. So, like,
daylight?
Yeah.
Why are you putting daylight on here? Da-da-da-da-da-da. But if he battles on another card, it's the greatest thing that ever happened in the world. It's like, it's crazy. Like, you know, people say, oh, this is so much better than this. Well, like, wait till people see some of the battles that we did capture. Some good battles on there.
There were some good battles.
I haven't watched them again, so I won't say it's the classics. But there's some good battles on there. And I hope people that can break out. I know some people are upset with us right now, but I hope they can look past that and just accept the battles for what they are and don't be so dead set on being right and saying, well, these battles aren't that good because you want to be right. Just accept the battles that come out. It's free entertainment.
Yeah.
It's free. It's free. Remember that, guys. It is free entertainment that you watch online, the majority. The people that come to the show and they see it live, they want the live experience, they pay for it because we got to pay for it. But at the end of the day, it's free. It's free. So please, you know what I'm saying? Unless we start doing some other shit, you know what I'm saying, then you'll be mad at that. Oh, it's wrong. You guys are charging. And he's, oh, just pay Loaded Marks the money. It's pay to do the battles, do that event. You know what I'm saying? No one's shouldering $150,000 to $175,000. Nobody wants to do it. Everybody wants to get paid. Everybody wants a percentage of the stream. Everybody wants this. Everyone wants that. You know, people don't understand it's not just $40,000. It's a whole bunch of other costs associated with putting on an event of that magnitude. And we're willing to do it. It has to make sense. It has to be fair.
All right, let's try another call. Let's see, who I have next up. Let's see, 248, you there? 248? All right, let's try somebody else. All right, let's see.
Happy birthday to Street Star Norbs, by the way.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday to Norbs. Everybody don't know, y'all tweet him, wish him happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Norbs, yo. He's not here. It's his birthday today, but happy birthday to Norbs.
Let's go 516, you there?
Yo.
Yeah, what's good?
Yo, what's good, Beasley?
What's up?
Yo, it was good, Psycho, Jesse Vegan. Yo, I just wanted to say, I wanted to shout out the success of the whole URL. Not just speaking on, so I'm just speaking overall. I just was curious as to know whether the Daylight versus Swave is still going to happen, because I truly was interested in seeing that battle.
Right. I think it will happen. We will have to see if it will happen here. Daylight is very unpredictable. I spoke to him last night and this morning, and he said he still wants to do it, but, you know, we saw his interview after the club, and he was saying something else. So, you know, there has to be some decorum, you know what I'm saying, in terms of his attitude and the way that he carries himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he's saying or going along with rumors for, I guess, hype and to promote himself. But you can't do that. Like, at the end of the day, we still men. So, like, if something is untrue, you need to clarify it and clear it up, not run with a story to hype it up. And I had to run down on them with my brothers, and I had the guns on me, and you can't, like, that's corny. You know what I'm saying? And also, like it goes back to what I said, even with the fans, I have to understand, even with the Hitman shit, you know what I'm saying, when that was, you know, we've gotten past it, so there's no more beef, guys. I'm just saying, like, if somebody is talking disrespectful to us or beefing with us or saying shit, that we're men first, and you guys have to be willing to understand and say, you know what, he just threatened Smack. He just told Smack that he was going to do something to him. So why would he put his battle out? Why would he make him more famous, put him on the biggest platform in battle rap? Why would he do that? Why would anybody do that? If someone that's blatantly disrespecting you to your face. You know what I'm saying? Outside the context of a battle. So that means it's real. So people have to understand, like, we're still a company, we're a company, but we're still men. We're not going to tolerate that shit. Like, we don't care. And nobody makes us do anything, you know what I'm saying, that we don't want to do. So
almost like he was asking for his battle to drop last. I didn't understand it. Like, why would he do that? Like, he almost sabotaged his own battle by doing that. Like, I don't know.
Right, and, you know, Daylight, you know what I'm saying, you know, I know what he does. I know his act. I know he trolls or whatever. But, like, that Vlad TV interview really rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I just didn't like it at all, because I understand he was frustrated. But then he's like, 1 minute he's on there and he says, you know, I don't know what happened. All I know, Serius Jones did something and Math knocked him out. Right? Then he goes on there and goes, on Facebook group, yo, man, word to my dead homies, Math was going to die. You get me? So make up your mind on what you're trying to say.
You know, Daylight just said shit like that just to say shit like that, though. Like,
yeah, but at the same time, it's not about that. Just speaking, like, it's still, you're dealing with people who have to sit through that shit and hear about it. Like,
because what happens when he does stuff like that is, like, my timeline blows up, Beasley timeline blows up, the URL TV timeline blows up. They want to know if it's true or not. They don't know Daylight's just trolling.
They don't know Daylight's just trolling. They don't know that. And then it's like, you talking to media outlets, and you making it seem like you had to fight to get your money, and we were doing you wrong, and it's bad business. Like, nigga, my man, we flew you out here. I spoke to you the night before the day you got here, got someone to pick you up from the hotel, paid you your money, you know what I'm saying? And if anything, you say lack of promotion, there's a lot of things going on internally, but your trailer is the only one that came out.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? That's
he was
actually
the wrong
a true
person to
statement,
really complain about that.
I got a phone call.
Everyone says, oh, Summer Madness, lack of promotion, it was a failure. It was packed out there yesterday.
Yeah, for it to be lack of promotion and everything else, that line was still around the corner.
That line was around the corner, okay? That line was down the block and around the corner. That shit was packed. He met all our bar guarantees. We sold out all the food. That shit was packed. So I don't want to hear
what's funny, about the Daylight trolling, too, though, is I really did get a phone call today from somebody that doesn't really watch battle rap like that. They're like, yo, Jesse, is it true that Daylight robbed Smack? I'm like,
what? That's what I'm saying. And then it's like, he goes with it, and he thinks it's like, that's not real shit. So, like, when you do that, and you promote that, and you get on a platform like Vlad TV, and you, like, pounding your fist, like, yo, they had to pay me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had my blood, my dogs out here with the guns. know what I'm saying? All the way from town, we had some things on us, man. We had to go grab that. It was $7,000, man. Had to get $7,000 off you. Like, don't do that, man, because that's not real shit, dog.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's not, I understand what you're doing. You're a self-promoter, but you're taking it wrong. Now, see, if I use my power and I put something on the URL channel and I blast it out to 250,000 people and I portray him in a negative light or lie and make him look like he did something that he didn't do, am I wrong for doing that back then? That's not real, right? So the fans going to understand and pay attention to what goes on and understand that regardless of us being a company, we're still men, and you have to respect us as such. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't threaten, make up stories and do shit like that and pound your fist and do these rants and raves and shit like that and then turn around and say one thing and then mean another. You can't say, I don't have any problem with what Nas did, and he hit Serius Jones, and then within 24 hours you're on Facebook, yeah, Nas going to die for what he did. Word to my dead home. And you can't do it. Like, you can't do shit.
I mean, yo, but you know what it is? Like the people that go on OTBVA, the battle rap fans, they know who Daylight is. They know the joke. You know, they know it's just all Daylight trolling. You know.
Yeah, but everybody doesn't know that. Just some people.
Everybody don't know that.
Yeah, if they see it online, it happened. That's what happened. Like, it happened because I saw it online.
So like,
you got a lot of people
that
think that.
Say, yo, you know what I'm saying? Daylight was talking crazy, and my man put the gun to him around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I hold that, and I'm serious about it. And I say that in a blog on URL TV, and I throw it out on my YouTube channel. That happened.
That's what happened. Even though that's not what happened, that's what in their head. That's what happened because Beasley said it on URL TV. So that's what happened.
Right.
And it wouldn't be nothing Daylight can dispute it and everything, but it'll be still people out there that believe that's what happened, even though that's not what happened. So, you know, the power of the voice on the internet, especially when you got a certain stature. People these battle rap dudes realize that. That's why they do some of the things they do, like run to Twitter when something happens that they don't like, or make a blog when something happens they don't like. They realize they got powerful voices, and they realize they got a group of individuals that's going to believe anything they say, and they take advantage of that. You know, so, but it is what it is. Let's see,
You want me to answer some more questions?
Yeah, let's go, let's try, my computer is jamming up. 843, you there?
Yes, sir, what's good, man?
What's good, son?
What's up, man? Y'all boys doing good, man?
Yeah, we good. What's going on?
I just want to touch on a couple things, man. I just feel like, man, like Harper, his stock about to go up, man. I'm being real with y'all guys. I've been sitting back doing some study and research last night, just looking at some stuff. His stock about to go up. Now, when a Harper battle come out, I'm going to want to watch that battle because I'm thinking he's going to knock somebody out. You get what I'm saying? I'm like,
I'm not putting that battle out, though.
No. I'm not talking about your battle. I'm talking about any way he go battle. It's going to be people that just, just got on to him because of the exposure he got last night. They're going to be like, man, Harper going to knock somebody out. I'm about to watch that battle. He going to be getting more views. Just like Daylight, man. He see the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, that y'all put him in the light. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take advantage of that. So he gonna make y'all look bad because his resting home is the king of the dot. You know what I'm saying? So he can make y'all look bad as ever, but he's still making King of the Dot look good. Because he's putting on the internet, yo, I'm gonna make this happen on King of the Dot, me and Slave Sever. You know what I'm saying? He got Bishop Bugatti already on that jump, making it look like they about to make the battle happen and stuff. Man, that's just some bull crap, man. Them boys crapping on y'all, man. That's how I feel, man. I feel like that's messed up. I feel like Nav knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I knew he felt. I mean, it had to have been like, yo, I'm gonna knock this nigga out tonight, man. I'm about to get me some views. I'm gonna gain more than what they gonna gain. Now he's gonna be the top of Summer Madness 3. He knocked the nigga out. I mean, I'm a hood dude, so I know. You know what I'm saying? How people motives and actions is, man. That dude, his target was way bigger than what people think it was. I mean, yeah, he did the apology, but do you really mean it? You know what I'm saying? Anybody can do that. That's what we got actors for. They're not just seeing he said he was going to open up his own you know what I'm saying, start his own battle rap league. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff y'all got to take into consideration instead of overlooking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, is there a question or?
Oh yeah.
No, he's just making a comment.
Yeah, I got a question, man. Was the midget short?
Yeah, he was.
Hey, my boy came in, man. I that's all I was waiting on, man. K-Shine to come back and explode, man. That's it.
Nah, don't ruin the K-Shine shit. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it right now.
One thing about K-Shine is that he's the type of guy. One thing about him that's kind of uncanny is he has this way of, like, even when he does bad, he can bounce back. Most guys, when they start doing bad, they just on a steady decline.
Mm-hmm.
He can have a bad battle, and then bounce back with 2 crazy battles back to back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. He had a good bounce back performance for some Madness 3. He even made Arsenal laugh in the middle of the battle. It was funny. Let's go. That shit was funny. Let's go. 313. You there? 313.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, what's good?
What's good, Psycho Beasley, 40.
Right.
I just had a quick comment on the little whole daylight situation. I just think my man ain't really. I mean, I understand his tactics and him trying to, like, you know, promote himself, but I just think some of his shit, man, we here for the bars, man. Like, all that antics and shit, man, like, I ain't really feeling that from that man. Like, I don't know. I think y'all just kind of fucked up with putting him on the card, but I did want to see what he's going to do against Sway. But, yeah, that's just how I feel on that. And the Mav situation, I don't know, man. I don't know whether he had that planned out or what, man. But I think it's kind of fucked up that he fucked it up for other people that ain't get down or whatever, man.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Thanks for the call. Let's see. Jesse, you still there?
What, we lost Beasley?
I don't think so. Beasley, you still there? Okay.
Try to go to 561. I know 3-letter man always got a paragraph and a half.
Let me see. I think I found them. 561, you there? 561, you there?
Yes, sir. Yes. Stephen A. Shredder here. What's poppin'?
What's good, man?
What up? Stephen A. Shredder battle rap here. Beasley, what's poppin', my G?
What's happening, man?
Beasley, listen, man, I fucks with the culture heavy, man. And I want to talk to the cat that called me earlier. Listen, man, we can't condone fighting in battle rap. We got to leave the hood to the hood and give niggas a verbal lashing. That's all we care about. You know what I mean? And we talking about Mass Hoffa, a veteran, dog. We ain't talking about a young buck that doesn't know the fucking culture. And a nigga that's been chastised because of his first contact with Dose. You know what I mean? We can't condone that shit. Now, Beasley, I saw the trailer. I mean, I saw the blog what Matt did. Do I think he was sincere? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think he was sincere. I think when he was talking, it just came to me like it's a dude that snapped, didn't know what the fuck he did. He know what he did was dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do I think he should be reprimanded? Yes, because this is the second time you shut down an event and you got everybody calling Summer Madness, and niggas want to see Daylight and the fucking Slave 7. We want to see these things, man, and they shit ain't popping off. I support URL heavy, man. I support the culture heavy, man. And I don't want to see, I see Daylight with his antics, taking shots at URL and lying about G's, my nigga. That's real cornball shit. But I'm going to say it again. The person we got to blame is Murder Mook. And this is why I say this, Beasley. When niggas, it's like 50 Cent. When 50 was popping, all he kept talking about was numbers. Mook pulled that card. Numbers. And Beasley, listen, I know Mook was one of the first niggas to get on, and I ain't watching niggas' pockets, but let's be real, man. 50K, that's bullshit. Come on, man. You gave us a fucking snooze fest against Iron Solomon. You should be telling Beasley, let me get a fucking, I can reduce my pay since you gave us some whack-ass battles. And Beasley, another thing, you should deduct niggas pay when they choking in rounds. Real talk, brother. You know what I mean?
We got that implemented in the new contract.
You should. And I'm so mad because, you know, everybody was shitting on Summer Madness before the card came out, and they mad at this person here, this person ain't battling. And I was the one like, damn, I'm glad that Ill Will and Tay Roc is on the card and shit like that. And I hope
that's one of the best battles of the night.
Yeah.
Word. And I hope these battles still go down, Beasley, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Fuck the haters. You're going to have niggas that hate on y'all league. But the funny thing about it, let URL go bye-bye tomorrow. Or you bitch-ass niggas going to be crying them off. I will, nigga. I will. You feel me? Let this URL, the Super Bowl league, go down. What the fuck we going to watch next? I fuck with King of the Dot. I fuck with all the leagues, man. Well, we all know URL is the creme de la creme when it comes to battle rap. You niggas knock it off. How far fucks with you, my nigga, but we can't condone fighting, my nigga. Come on. And another thing, Beasley, can you tell these niggas stop talking in nigga rounds? Can they stop doing that when niggas is battling? Respect your opponent, my nigga. Respect the nigga that's giving you that work. Take it like a man. Don't talk in a nigga rounds when he's rapping and shit. That's cornball shit. And I'm not condoning once again what Hoffa did, but I can understand a nigga, from what I'm hearing, niggas is laughing and just disrespecting you when you spitting your shit.
Well,
it was right.
See, but yo, that's kind of like, to me, I feel like that's just kind of defense, though. That's like, you know, like niggas swinging at you.
Nah, let me tell you something.
He wasn't, I don't think he was being distracting. I don't think. It didn't see, you know, from my first glance, it didn't seem like he was being, like, distracting. I know what you're talking about, and I've seen MCs, like, talking through people rounds to the point where it seemed like it could be distracting, but I don't think it was nothing like that.
Good do it all the fucking time. Hoffa do it. Jones do it. A lot of these niggas do that. Suge does it. I fucking hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Beasley, let me tell you something. Are you not going to say it? I'll say it for you. When I watch Smack Blog, the first person I thought about was Shotgun Suge. Because you niggas out there got to understand something.
Right.
When first of all, the employee is never going to make more than the CEO. Do you niggas know business out here? If you work for somebody, you're not going to make more than the bosses. Okay? And when Shotgun Suge is on stage, I fucks with Suge heavy. And you talking about you don't give a fuck about battle rap and you don't get paid anyway, and your boss is right there? What the fucking blood clot is your boss supposed to do? Seriously. You niggas is dumb out there, man. Yo, Beasley, I fucks with you heavy, my nigga. Salute to you, my G.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro.
That's what's up. Thanks for the call. All right. Let's see. Let's try 917. You there?
Yo.
Yeah, what's good?
Yo, what's good, man? What's good, Beasley, man? I was in the event, bro. I'm real disappointed in Hoffa. Like, it's fucked up. And it's a shame. You know what I'm saying? That it's a bad look. For real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But thanks for coming through. Yeah, of course, man. I'm still ride out with y'all, you know. It's just, you know, it's a shame that shit had to go down. I really was looking forward to seeing that battle and, you know, Sways, especially in the ring at the URL stage on Summer Madness. It's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? But what's next, man? That event with Reed Dollars in it, is that next?
Yeah, but I gotta find out because I was trying to help my man do that outside of his thing. He's just really gonna help him with the marketing, the promotion, and stuff like that. But I gotta see now because I don't know if stage 48 may be in jeopardy.
Yeah,
so,
this kind of put
everything. I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's next. I got some joints. I got a few some things going that I'm putting together now that with some on some other venues, like in conjunction with some. Like a lot of big companies are coming to us now, to like asking us to put on battle events within their events. So, you know, we're just doing it to get ways to, you know, get battles paid for on someone else's dime and, you know, catch a little check for ourselves and just keep the content going to the fans. So, you'll hear about a couple of battles that's going on that's not URL events, that are just like one-offs, two-offs, you know what I'm saying, that will bring it to you, try to keep you entertained.
All right, man. Yo, I appreciate what y'all do, man. For real. I fucks with y'all heavy, man.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks for the call. All right. Let me see. Let's go. 646. You there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
BZ, what's going on, man?
What's happening, man? How are you?
First I wanna say how much I appreciate you and Smack. And I'm just not even talking about battle rap right now. I don't think people actually understand that how much you and Smack contribute to urban hip hop with interviews and raw and uncut behind the scenes footage of artists. And I really want to state that you're a big inspiration to myself because I am in the industry also. And I do want to salute you on that beforehand. Now, let me say something, and I say this faithfully. This is, of course we know what happened last night. That's not going to hurt URL at all. But let me say this. Who ruined battle rap, period, at this moment? It wasn't Math. It was the fans, period. Everybody is having a blind eye on what's really happening. First of all these battle rappers are not doing what they're necessarily supposed to be doing as an employee, okay? And this all revolves around the fans hyping up these battle rappers that think that they're bigger than the URL as a whole, okay? They soup these battle rappers up. They talk on Twitter all fucking day, like with no fucking lives, and they hype these men up to start thinking that they're bigger than what they necessarily are. That's why they get asked for ridiculous money prices. This is why they do this stupid shit on Twitter, and talk shit about fucking Smack and yourself and all these other battle rappers. I don't think people realize how much they're damaging battle rap with the social media bullshit. And it really got to the point to where, it was rumors that Smack ran in a cab to where you got punched by fucking Jack Thriller. Fucking
cool.
That was a rumor?
Like you see, even if you see the footage with Daylight and Smack out there when I guess when they were,
I've seen that footage.
You don't even see Smack. He's standing right there. He's not running. He didn't go and punched him. Nothing happened. Like, I don't understand. People make up this story.
And I knew exactly that was going to be bullshit. And it just really didn't make no fucking sense that so many people really feed into shit to the point where Daylight was even saying he's going to kill people. Like, oh, my dear mama, I'm going to kill. Come on, it was really fucking ridiculous how this shit really transparent. And I do believe that Math did snap. But at the same time, people do got to realize, man, that there was so much other stuff. It was kind of like this. Let's be honest here, Beasley. Now, you don't have to agree with me, or you don't have to make any comment. Those battles, Sway, Sever, and Daylight, was not going to happen. And I'm going to tell you why. It was about 12-something at night when it was battle. The club would have shut it down by the time they battled. It would have been 2 in the morning. So how was the battle even going to happen? We know that they were going to shut. I live in New York, Beasley, so we know that they were going to shut it down on Sunday. So it wasn't going to happen regardless. So it's kind of like people trying to point out something to necessarily say Summer Madness was a piece of shit. It was a disaster. They looked for anything to point at. First it was the lines. You should have seen the fucking tweet. First it was the fucking line. Then it was a fool. Then it was it's taking too long. Then it was the place is too small. Then it was so much bullshit that these fans was fucking saying that was fucking ridiculous. And these are the same people that will not even contribute $1. Remember this, Beasley, $1 to donate to watch a battle. Remember this? With the Tsunami Surf battle? $1.
Yeah.
This is that fucking complain nonstop about $1. And I know you're going to agree with me with this, Beasley. You got to the point where all these battle rappers listen to the fans so much that none of these battle rappers even give a fuck about their music career. The only active people with their music that have nice visuals that don't look like they're fucking in their bedroom doing a music video is Loader Lux and Cortez. Nobody gives a fuck about their music. None of them are battle rappers give a fuck about their music right now. Now we're just battle rap. And it's disgusting because I'm one of the dudes, and I want you to remember me, Beasley. I'm one of the dudes that actually did a lot of stuff for a couple of battle rappers. I'm not going to say who, because I actually contribute to people in their first stages of URL. So I could talk shit.
I'm the person that I will buy their music. I'm the person that I have spoke to certain battle rappers in public to do videos for them, and etc., and interviews and all that other shit. So it kind of sickens me to see that these people actually allow these fans to really move their mind away from their music and what they actually have passion for, and say, you know what, well, now I want 20,000, I'm going to battle, I don't give a fuck if I choke, I don't give a fuck if the battle do good, and that's it. Fuck Smack, fuck Beasley. And to be honest, Beasley, if I was you, I wouldn't do a lot of business with a lot of these battle rappers, including Charlie Cliff. I agree with Star a little bit, but at the same time, I really feel like any battle rapper that has the audacity to put out your personal business as a whole is disgusting, and I wouldn't do business. And you know, Beasley, real businessmen do not do that. They really do not do that. And I really feel bad for you, Beasley, because I know what you're trying to do and Smack, and I know that it gets frustrating at times, but please do know that there are people that faithfully have respect for you guys. And I hope that, something can transpire from this that be successful. And I just really want people to really stop pointing the finger at each other and is ultimately realize that it's the fans that's ruining this battle rap culture. It is the fans, and nobody is saying it. Everybody has a blind fucking eye. And I really appreciate, Jesse Week in the Hip Hop Cycle, because y'all have this outlet for people to state their opinions and etc. And even with that, you got people that fucking idiots that get on here and all they talk about is nonsense bullshit. And they're not really looking at the whole. But I understand what you're trying to do, Beasley, and all I can say to you, man, is just keep doing what you do. Keep striving hard for yours, and I can guarantee your work's going to be bigger than what it is. But just people need to fucking realize, man, leave them just social networking alone. You should start having a clause in your contract that states battle rappers cannot do a certain type of promotion before the battle ahead. You understand what I'm saying? It's because, even what you said, I remember the interview that you said on Fort ZZ where you said, quote me if I'm wrong, that Serius Jones and Math really didn't like each other. This is before the battle. I watched the interview, you was like, oh, yeah, people don't realize that they really do not, like each other. So it's kind of like it's not really a surprise to me that this happened, but at the same time, it's just like we know these fans hype up all these battle rappers to want to prove more than what they actually do. We know Hitman Holler did that stuff to Bill Collect.
Yes, sorry. Thanks for the call and support. We try to get
that was a good ass speech though. That was like a Martin Luther King speech. That was some battle rap.
Yeah, we appreciate the call.
That dude's trying to take my job, Beasley.
Let's try to get another call in, Beasley. Let's go 973. You there?
Yo.
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, what's going on? I just got two questions to ask. And I'm just Beasley. I don't know if you can answer that right now. And if you feel that Math did it on purpose, when he get penalized and he won't be on URL for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I at this time I can't see him being on URL for a while now. We still got to discuss it as a collective, but I just feel that you can't reward that behavior.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And regardless, even if you accept his apology, it's still bad on you. So it's like, if he does that again, I'm like the biggest idiot in the world.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Because it happened one time with Dose, and then it happened this time, he spazzed out, and then what if somebody else does something that he can't like? Maybe he doesn't have the tolerance. He has the talent for it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a talented rapper. Maybe he doesn't have the tolerance for the competition. Like if he feels that he's losing or, someone is pissing him off. And you have to remember, too, he's going on
You know what I wanted to ask you, Beasley, too, on top of that question? I mean, do you feel that he's taking advantage of Smack? Because, he did the Smack.
I think he feels at home, and maybe he may take advantage sometimes. But I think also that it's different to lose, no disrespect again. It's different to lose at King of the Dot or Don't Flop than it is on the URL stage. It's a totally different thing, because if you come from the street culture, if you're from over here in New York City, you can't lose on URL. It's just not the same thing. So it's more impactful to your image. You know what I mean? It's like it means more. It means more to these guys that are from this side of the culture. You know what I'm saying? If I lose in London or Canada and I'm from Brooklyn, New York, or the Bronx, it might bother me, but there's always
not as much.
Like, oh, he was a white dude, and there was.
I didn't really take it serious because it was over here.
Somebody's heating you up on some street shit, and all your friends and your family and the streets is around, and the people that you deal with and you see at the barbershop and all of that shit. See it? It just hits more. It hurts more. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes those things can play into, like, certain shit. You know what I mean?
True.
But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. Like, I don't foresee him being on URL anytime soon. I can't chance that might happen again. Even if we do forgive him and, you know, become cool again or whatever the case may be, I still can't have him on the stage at this point because it's too risky, too much of a risk.
Yeah. Let's go 716. You there? 716? All right. Let's go 240. You there?
Yo.
240?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, what's good, Psych, Just, B.
What's going on, man?
Hey, shit, yo,
Yeah.
It's Dave down in D.C.
Huh?
I said, it's Dave down in D.C. B still there?
I'm sorry, you said it was what?
Nah, I said, this is Dave down in D.C.
Do I stay down in D.C., you said?
Dave
No.
from D.C. Dave from D.C.
Dave, that's who's on the phone? Dave from D.C.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
Good, man. Hey, shit,
How you been, dog?
Ain't nothing.
Got on the,
we don't miss, Dave don't miss no shows. Dave goes all over.
Yeah, word, man. I actually just got in, tuned in late. I was at this bar watching the Redskins game. How you feel about that, Psych?
I don't want to talk about that game. This is a Summer Madness 3 conversation. I don't want that game. Yeah. Next question.
But yeah, yo, I was there yesterday, man. I mean, and I messed with the event, you know what I'm saying? Like, I pretty much rolled to all of them joints, but, like, that math shit, man, I guess it was what it was at the end of the day, man. Like, I still can't believe that shit for real. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, I wanted to see the daylight, and then I don't know if y'all talked about the JC John joint. That ain't happened neither, so. I don't know. All these going to get rescheduled?
Yeah, the JC John, I spoke to him last night. We about to get that together. Like, I think I got a platform for that. I might do that at that sneaker show in Brooklyn.
Oh, well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so, I mean, like you said, that the November joint, you guys see about venues and all that?
Yeah, I just got to see if we lost that venue or not. You know what I mean? I don't know yet. It's up in the air.
Yeah, unfortunately. Thanks for the call. Let's try 917. You there? 917? Let's try another call. Let's go 414. You there?
Yeah, what's good?
What's good, son?
Hey, I got a question for Beasley about that November card. Is that the only opponents y'all got on the card so far? Reed Dollars and John and Don?
It's my man Brooklyn Queens. It's my man Queens Flips card, but it's really like a Philly invasion type of thing. It's like Reed Dollars, NH, Kaboom, and Grippers. And I think Grippers is supposed to go against Shotgun Suge, or either Tech Nine is on there too, so I think he's going against Shotgun Suge. I think NH is battling K-Shine, and I think Boom is battling Cortez, I think. So I'm not sure what that card is exactly. My man Queen Flip is putting that together. We just kind of, adding support. It's kind of really his thing. But, people want to see Reed, and he went and got Reed and, got him to convince him to come back. So it's only right
I got 20 on Reed, by the way. I got 20 on Reed, by the way.
Oh, and for the fans that don't know, yeah, we got an interview with Reed coming up this week, and Jesse saw Reed that was out after the event, and he was acting like a little fangirl. It was real bad. It was real bad. He was acting like a little fangirl, jumping up and down. Reed was spitting some bars for him. It was bad. We gonna have Reed Dowers on the show soon.
Yo, we're gonna have Reed on. Reed's gonna kill. Yo, Beasley, Reed is gonna kill John. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Beasley, you got anything else you want to get out here before we get out it? You got anything else you want to say?
Oh, no, I'm good, man. I just want to say thanks to everybody. And don't always believe what you hear. There's two sides to every story. Don't always point fingers, man. Pay attention to the facts and analyze things before you randomly believe them. Don't be led astray. We love this culture. I love what I'm doing. Despite, certain people being angry, we will continue to move forward. We have some good battles coming up. The battles from SM3 were dope. We will be getting the Hitman out in a few days. And we got some other battles that we're going to be shooting in October and November. And then we're trying to put something together nice for the end of the year, man. Really, really dope. So just stay tuned, man. The movement will continue. We appreciate everybody, man, and thank you.
All right, that's what's up. URL's Battle Rap Arena. Check us out tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for Beasley for coming on the show and joining us. We out.
Yes, sir. See you.
Schmrat!